to battle here tonight in Watertown, first round of the 11AA playoffs. And we'll give you the starters here. First off for Watertown, John Hodorf, their head coach. Quarterback is Trayton Hemrick. He is a senior. Running back Marcus Fossen, a senior. The tackles, Nash Berg, a senior. Carter Ingalls, a senior. Guards, Micah Hawk, a senior. And Jaden Lambert, a senior. The center is a sophomore, Andrew Dahl. And the skill positions, wide receivers, senior Nathan Briggs, senior Mitch Olson, junior Marcus Pitkin. The tight end is senior Spencer Wenches. Both Wenches and Hawk are going to play football at South Dakota State next year. Here's how the Huron Tigers will start off this game. The tackles are sophomore Corden Caudell and sophomore Elliot Hartman. The guards, sophomore Jackson Greenfield and sophomore Reagan Dirksen. The center is junior Charlie Martin. Wide receivers, senior Colby Hofer, sophomore Anderson Porrish, junior Blake Elwine. Tight end, junior Mason Jurgens. Running back is senior Thackeray Hansen. And the quarterback, senior Colton McNeil. Drew Strand, head coach of the Huron Tigers. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. The referee, Jim Ricketts Jr., the umpire, Todd Landsman, the wing officials, John Garrow and Sam Christasek, and the back judge is Ross Peterson. They are the law on the field, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. So, Coach, as we get ready for this, again, if you're a senior, you know this is it, unless you come up with a win for Huron. You know, got to play that underdog card as best you can. Watertown's expected to win. We got to make them think about it.
Well, exactly. We got nothing to lose here. You know, so you go out, you play loose, you enjoy, do what you do, and go out there and take it to them.
Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Actually, a couple of finals from earlier today. In 9B, Del Rapids St. Mary shut out Kadoka 36-0 in 11 AAA. Lincoln shut out Rapid City Central 44-0. Pierre leads Spearfish midway through the second quarter 14-6 in 11 AA. In 11B, winners up on Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central late first half 22-0. Mount Vernon Plankinton late first half leads St. Thomas More 20-13. And late in the first half, Elk Point Jefferson 28, Clark Willow Lake 12. In 9B, late first half, Corsica Stickney, Sully Buttes are tied at 6. 9A, our game on KOKK, Wolsey Wessington just scored, and they're up on Dupree 32-14. That's still midway through the second quarter. Howard late in the first half leads Ipswich 35-0. 9AA, late first quarter, Elkton Lake Benton 13, Hanson 0. 11A, nobody's kicked off yet, as they all have 7 o'clock kickoffs. So that's our Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. And this side of the bracket, Huron and Watertown are tied in with T Area and Brookings. Those two teams playing at SDSU tonight. So that's this bracket. And for the Huron Tigers, again, just come out. As I went down that starting offense, I think it was all but one or all but two were seniors. And Coach Hodorf said, we are a senior-dominated team. I see you did a count. What was it, 20 seniors for Watertown?
Yep.
And 21 juniors.
Yep,
so
they got exactly what you want. You got numbers.
The top two classes total 41. That's more than I think Huron's entire roster, sophomore through senior. So getting set for the flip. There is no wind to speak of. I have a little trouble seeing the flag from my vantage point, but when I was up for the national anthem, flag is completely limp, and just looking, it doesn't look like there's any type of wind going either. So, and as far as that goes, Corky, the one big difference for Huron, we're on grass. Only the second time, it just seems weird to say, but it happens every year. Just the second time Huron has played on grass, and the uniqueness of Watertown Stadium, to our right, that'd be the west end. Most of the field from the 15-yard line in is the infield dirt for the baseball diamond. So this is the only place I can think of where we play on on a baseball infield.
Well, like I say, yeah, them days are long gone. Everybody's got their each separate ones, but yeah, I don't remember it either. You know, but very unique.
I remember a couple of 9-man schools where just a little tip of the diamond would be, you know, about at midfield. So, but as we said, the plan is Watertown will be moving to their new facility. The facility is open; they just don't have the stands up yet. So what it gets down to sounds like they have played some soccer there this year. It's if you're familiar with Watertown High School, it's right behind the. It's right behind the high school there to the north, where they've had their track and field for several years, and now they've just expanded that, and they have played some lower level football there in the past. That's going to be their main stadium, and basically Watertown Stadium here. The stands are similar to Joe Quintal, at least the old Joe Quintal in Mitchell. It's I think a Depression area project there for the grandstand, and basically they're really not sure what's going to happen to this. The school district owns it, so for Watertown baseball, they have some decisions to make the way it sounds. Watertown won the flip, and they want the ball to start the game. So if you're watching on the video stream, I'll do my best. The window is too low to use my tripod, so I'm just going to have to make do this way. Watertown sends back to receive, and looks like 3 guys back. Nathan Briggs is in the middle, and he's flanked by Alan Moen and Brody Randall. And kicking off will be Michael Larson. I'm sure the scouting report is out on Huron, where we squib everything on kickoff, so actually a little surprised that all 3 of those returnmen are all the way between the 10 and the 5-yard line. But now creeping up is Briggs, where he might be thinking, I'm going to take this squib kick. And there it is, a line drive, and Briggs will handle it at the 25. He's straight up the middle, breaks through to the 40, and finally tackled at about the 43, 44-yard line. And that was Charlie Martin with the tackle on special teams, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mitchell Colonels with good field position at their own 44-yard line. Trayton Hemrick is the quarterback, and they just list one running back, and that's Marcus Fossum. We'll see if that's how they plan to go here. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They have receivers left and right, but stacked everybody else in the middle of the field. Hemrick under center. He's just going to keep it. He might have bobbled the snap, and he'll get forward up to the 47 or 48-yard line. Not sure if that was designed or not, but straight up the middle, and Rayshawn Whiff in on the stop. Oakley Anderson there as well. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, Coach Hodorf said they prefer to run the ball, but they will mix it up and put the ball in the air some too. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line for Watertown, as we're just underway here at Watertown Stadium. Near midfield, Watertown has a receiver left, a receiver right. Now in the pistol here on 2nd down and 6. Hemrick looks turned the wrong way, now hands off, and a nice run off tackle. Fossum looked like Hemrick turned the wrong way, or Fossum went the wrong way. He still gets about 6 or 4 yards on the play, and that will set up 3rd and 2 for Watertown at the 48-yard line.
3rd down and 2. The ball is placed on the Tiger.
So for the Arrows, chance here to get a drive going as they are in Huron territory. Be 3rd and 2 from the 48-yard line. I formation this time. Fullback straight through, and he's gone. Straight up the middle. Nobody touches Spencer Wenches, and Wenches takes it in 48 yards for the touchdown, and quickly Watertown up 6-0 with the extra point pending. Well, that didn't take too long. They went to the eye, put Wenches, and he just blasted through there. Not sure he was ever touched. And Watertown up quickly 6-0 with the point after pending, 10:23 to go in the first quarter. On to kick the extra point for Watertown is Riley Fisher. Kicking off the infield dirt, low snap. He does get the kick up, and the kick is good. 7-0 Watertown, 10:23 to go first quarter. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
So Clean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at Pro Clean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. Pro Clean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Jeff Duffy along with Dave Corcoran back here in Watertown, that Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes, best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Well, Corky, first thing we said is, can't Watertown get off to a fast start? That has happened, so now you have to rebound.
Yeah, we're going to play a little catch-up here, got to readjust, and we just got to do our thing here, do ball control, and that will slow some of that down.
Landon Hulse, Bubba Peterson back deep to receive the kick for the Tigers as they'll have the ball for the first time. Watertown in all purple, gold numbers. Huron with their road whites, black pants, and the kick is going to go, looks like it went out of bounds. It did. So Huron will get the ball, I believe, at the 35-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for Huron there. So kicked out of bounds by Watertown. If you're watching on YouTube, bear with me because I got to operate this by hand. And I can't use the tripod because the tripod is too tall for the window. Huron at the 35-yard line, first snap of the game, 1st and 10. Pistol formation, Elwine left, trips to the right. Now we do a shift there and come to a tighter formation. And the snap handoff is straight ahead. No, it's great fake there, McNeil. I thought Hulst had it, and McNeil, who hasn't run a lot this year, pulled it out, and he hit that right sideline, and he gets a nice gain on the play. Up to about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line, we'll call it. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. We haven't showed that play much this year. So Huron showing some different things on offense here. We'll go 2nd down. 2nd down and 3 for Huron from the 42-yard line motion. That's Colby Hofer. We're in the pistol formation with McNeil taking some time. He's going to throw the pitch here to the left. Hull's trying to turn the corner and gets strung out, and he's going to be hit. No gain on the play. Coming in on the stop there was Mitch Olson. He was trying to use Corden Caudell on a quick kick-out block, and the end over there was just able to extend it. We'll give Hulst a gain of 1, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 2 for Huron from the 43-yard line. Boy, important for Huron to keep the ball. Don't let the Colonels or the Arrows get anything going here. So a big play here for Huron, I feel, early, a 3rd and 2 from the 43-yard line. Again, we do some shifting, and again, go with a very tight formation here on 3rd and 2. And McNeil with the snap, going to roll it to the right. He's looking to pass, still rolling, still looking. Now he's going to retreat, and he's going to throw it away. Well covered by the Watertown Arrows. 4th down, and Huron presumably will bring the punt unit in, although we're not changing personnel yet. We might be going for this. Yeah, right now McNeil staying on the field, and Huron probably just feels, hey, we got nothing to lose. It's a 4th and 2. Let's try to keep the drive going. So big play here early on for Huron. Down 7-0 already. It's 4th and 2 from the 43-yard line for the Huron Tigers. Pistol, again, here's that shift. It's usually Juergens and Hofer with the shifting. Pistol formation, and McNeil straight ahead. Is Hulst has the first down up near the 49-yard line. Landon just got himself a nice head of steam there, and he hit the hole hard. And a first down for Huron. Up to the 49-yard line, so a gain of 6 for Landon Hulst. Jorge, that just shows Huron's going to be apt to do anything here tonight.
Oh, everything's on the table. We can't let anything sit back. We got to go after everything tonight.
1st and 10 Huron at their own 49-yard line as they do get a first down. Slot left, one receiver right, and here comes that shift again. And now we go to the pistol with Hull still behind McNeil on 1st and 10. And handoff straight ahead again is Hulst past the 50, drags a tackle forward up to about the 47-yard line. On the tackle there for Watertown was Braden Kleinsasser. Will go gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Huron in Watertown territory now at the 47-yard line. So Huron showing a few different things here in offense. For sure, the alignments here with all the shifting, mainly by the tight ends, really giving Watertown some different looks than probably what they've seen on film. Now Huron's going to go empty backfield here on 2nd and 6 from the 47-yard line. McNeil straight drop. He's going to throw it deep near sideline to Elwine and overthrown. Definitely the corner there. Cole Hansen got a little grabby, but there's no flag on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 6 for Huron from the 47-yard line. My guess is don't necessarily need to get the 6 yards on this play because we might just go for it on 4th down anyway, but you wouldn't like to make it a little closer.
Exactly.
3rd and 6 from the 47-yard line. Huron back in the pistol, and here comes the shift again with Hofer and Juergens. McNeil claps the hands, handoff to Hulst, comes off left side and puts the head down. He has the first down inside the 40. Finally swung out of bounds. Hard running there by Hulst. Good blocking. Cooper Ketwig had the tackle there for Watertown. And Huron gets another first down as the ball advanced to the 37-yard line. So gain of 9 on the play for Hulst in Huron. Trying to get a drive started here. They've had 2 first downs here. Have it 1st and 10 from the Watertown 37-yard line. Again, do that shifting with Juergens and Hofer. Seems like that's happening every play right now. Pistol formation for McNeil. And handed off straight ahead. Bubba Peterson this time. He's hit behind the line and swung down for the loss. On the tackle there, Jaden Lambert for the Arrows, and he's going to lose 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12 at the 40-yard line for Huron. 6:44 to go in the first quarter. Watertown scored on their 3rd snap, a 48-yard run. They lead 7-0. Huron now faced with 2nd and 12 at the Arrow 40. And we have the familiar lineup here, and I'm just waiting for the shifting, and there it goes with the 2 tight ends. Now Hofer switches back the other way. Peterson still in the backfield here on 2nd down and 12. McNeil going to roll it to the right. Here comes the blitz. He'll throw short, and the pass complete to Hofer on that far sideline. And a Watertown guy go for the pick. Just got there a hair late, and Colby Hofer moves the sticks. Not a first down, but it'll make it a 3rd and about 2, it looks like. 3rd and 3 at the 31-yard line. Gain of 9.
Arrow 31-yard line.
And Huron now with a 3rd and 3 from the 31-yard line. Again, 2 down territory, I'm sure, as we're at 6:08. Hofer went out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. 3rd and 3 for Huron from the 31-yard line. Here comes the shifts again. McNeil all alone in the backfield, and he's going to roll to the right. He's going to keep it, it looks like, and he's got nowhere to go, and he'll be upended for a loss back to the 34-yard line. Watertown had that one snuffed out immediately. In on the tackle for Watertown, Marcus Pitkin, number 17. So a loss of 2, we'll call it, for McNeil. 4th and 5 for Huron. Big play here for the Huron Tigers. 4th and 5 at the Watertown 33-yard line. Huron looks like they may be thinking about taking a timeout here as they aren't showing any urgency there in the huddle. Clock stopped anyway as McNeil went out of bounds. So Huron using their time coming up to the line here. It's going to be 4th and 5 from the 33-yard line. Back judge still not swiping the hands yet. So shotgun here, or a pistol, excuse me, on 4th and 5 for Huron. McNeil with the snap, straight drop, looks over the middle. Pass is tipped away, incomplete, intended for Porish. Looks like the Tigers sideline little peeved that there was no call on the play, so Huron comes up empty. 5:56 to go here in the first quarter. Watertown gets the ball for a second time, up 7-0. And Huron 4 minutes, 27 seconds on that possession. Seemed like it was longer than that. 1st and 10 Watertown, leading 7-0. They'll have it at their own 33-yard line. Arrows go with the shotgun on the 1st and 10. I believe that's Hemrick. And looking to pass, straight drop, looking left, just let it fly that far sideline. The pass is complete, gets away from the defensive back. That'll be another long touchdown for the Watertown Arrows. The connection to number 7, Mitch Olson. It was kind of a jump ball there. Huron just misplayed it. And a 67-yard touchdown pass for the Watertown Arrows, Mitch Olson, and the Arrows up quickly 13-0. And again, just what Huron could not afford is let Watertown get off to a quick start, and they're up 13-0 with the extra point pending. And that was just simply heave it down the field, see if your guy can make a play, and Mitch Olson definitely did. Extra point here for the Watertown Arrows, looking to increase their lead by a point. Kick is up, kick is good. 14-0 Watertown. 5:48 to go in the first quarter. Huron Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hanger can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hanger Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Dakota Sports AIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Well, not what the Huron Tigers wanted. A fast start by the Watertown Arrows, 14-0. They've run 4 plays and had 2 big strikes, a 48-yard run and a 67-yard touchdown pass. And I was trying to tell if it was Pitlick or if it was Hemrick that was in it at quarterback on that touchdown pass. It almost looked like 17 to me, so I'm not sure. In any case, it's a touchdown. Here's the end-over-end kick. Bubba Peterson backpedals, gets it at about the 4-yard line on the dirt. Tries to weave off that right hash, hits the sideline, head down. He'll be pushed out of bounds near the 20-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Making a tackle for the Watertown Arrows, Tyson Miller, number 32.
So 1st and 10 Huron, put it at the 19-yard line.
10 Huron Tigers on their own 19-yard line.
So some work to do with a long field for the Tigers on the 1st and 10. Got a slot left, 1 receiver right. Here comes the shift again with the 2 tight ends. Holst is the pistol back, and he'll take the handoff. Tries a veer wide left. He's got a hole. Oh, they whistled it dead. That's why. Because, boy, Holst was coming out on the near side, but then all of a sudden I saw Blake Elwine quit blocking, and a penalty marker evidently on the play. What are we doing here?
Making a tackle for the Watertown Arrows.
We must have hit a knee. on the handoff for the snap. I didn't see what happened there. It's a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11. I have no idea what happened there. I didn't look like anybody had even come close to hitting the ground. Somebody did. So it's a loss of 1, 2nd and 11 from the 18-yard line for Huron. Here comes the blitz off the right. McNeil throws left, pass complete, but then dropped by Porish, I believe. Yep, incomplete. Porish had it in his hands and dropped it. It would still been short of the first down, but it would at least give Huron a chance here. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and 11 for Huron from the 18-yard line. 14-0. Arrows leading, 4:57 to go here in the first quarter. And Huron faced with a 3rd and long. Elwine left, Porish right. Otherwise, a tight formation here for the Tigers. Now they do the shifting. Where Hulst was at a tight end, now he goes back in the pistol behind McNeil. McNeil straight drop, throws short, the pass complete over the middle. Porish head down, and he's not going to quite get there for the first down. Caught it at about the 25 or 26 and got stopped right there by Watertown. Up to the 26-yard line. 4th and 3 for Huron from the 26-yard line, and Huron's keeping the offense on the field again. They just feel they have nothing to lose here, so deep in their own end of the field, 26-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3 from the 26-yard line. So big play here for the Tigers. They're going empty backfield. Trips left, 2 receivers right. On 4th and 3 from the 26-yard line. Little movement there, no flag on Watertown. Long snap here, and Huron, now Huron takes a timeout. I think Huron was just trying to draw Watertown off, and Watertown did flinch, but Huron didn't get the flag. Timeout Huron. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 30 seconds, 3:58 to go. First quarter, 14-0 Arrows. 30 on Dakota Sports.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North, or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North, Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Huron will punt after trying to draw Watertown off and taking a timeout on 4th and 3. Porish to punt. Watertown has 2 players back deep today. I think Brody Randall is the deep one, and there's the kick. Nice high kick, and that drives Randall way back at the 30. He'll pick it up at the 28-yard line. Randall coming back this way, has some room, finally wrestled down by Ty Kleinsasser. A nice punt by Porish. 46 yards on the punt. Porish is averaging, I think, over 46 yards punting here in the season. But Watertown has the ball back, up 14-0 with 3:44 to go in the first quarter. And they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line, their own 38-yard line. And Watertown has been able to hit big plays here in the early going. 1st and 10, empty backfield. Here's Wenches in motion. And it is Pitlick running at quarterback. Comes left, turns back to right, big hole. He's got the 45, he's got the 50, and still on his feet, 45. Flag comes out at the end of the play. Bubba Peterson finally swung down a Pitlick after a gain of about 17 yards. Flag came in right at the end of the play. This might actually be a face mask on Huron. I think that's what I saw the official who threw the flag signal, but let's check. Came right at the end of the play. Face mask Huron, so 17 yards for Marcus Pitkin. And then they'll tack on another 15, so a 32-yard play basically for the Watertown Arrows. First penalty accepted of the game. And first and 10 for Watertown. Actually, the first down of the game for Watertown. They'll have it at the Huron 30-yard line. Arrows again, empty backfield, and Pitkin actually running at quarterback now. Wenches in motion. He'll take the flip, trying to sweep it wide left. Has a lane, has the 25 finally upended at about the 23 as Riley Winiger and Colby Hofer in on the stop on the play. Gain of 7 for Wenches. It'll be 2nd and 3, Watertown at the Huron 23-yard line. Late first quarter has been all Watertown. They're up 14-0 and driving again. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Now they come with the I formation and the quarterback under center. And the handoff up the middle. Fossum, not much as he got tripped up right as he got to the line. Colby Hofer was the first man in there for Huron. Gets about a yard on the play, set up a 3rd and 2 for Watertown at the Huron 22-yard line. So Watertown quickly again in scoring position, already up 14-0. 3rd and 2 from the 22-yard line for the Watertown Arrows. Are going towards the infield dirt here at the baseball stadium. 3rd and 2, they stay in the I formation. Handoff Wenches up the middle, skips through. He's got the first down, about 3 yards. As on the bottom of that pile, there's Oakley Anderson, among others. But Watertown notches their second first down of the drive right to the 20. So he needed 2, he got 2. It'll be 1st and 10 Watertown from the 20-yard line. Minute and a half to go first quarter. Watertown already up 14-0 and threatening again. And it's like Pitkin is still in there at quarterback. I'm going to have to pay more attention to that. I think Himrick was in on that last snap. 1st and 10, trips right. Shotgun for Pitkin. He's going to do the bubble here to the near side and way overthrew his intended target there. That was Nathan Briggs. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10.
So Watertown at the Huron 20-yard line. Again, they lead 14-0. And the fast start that Huron could ill afford to have has happened. 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Shotgun. And now it is Himrick at quarterback with a pair of backs, and he's going to keep it himself up the middle. Gets hit right at the line. He'll get maybe a yard on the play before he's pulled back. Oakley Anderson was in on the stop. He kind of got a thing going backwards, trying to pick up who was down below on that stop. That was Cooper Bischoff that had him down low. Gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the 19 for Watertown with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Watertown will need to get a snap off here before the end of the quarter. 3rd and 9 from the 19 for Watertown. They bring a man in motion, bring him back, so 2 backs in the backfield. And I believe that's Pitlick back in, or is that Himrick? Well, back to pass, and out in the flat, it's complete near side to the 10, to the 5, and stays on his feet. He's in for the touchdown. Poor tackling. No, he did not get in. He was brought down at about the 1-yard line. It was swung out there, I believe, to Briggs. And Huron just did not have a very good attempt at making a tackle there. And that should end the first quarter. Watertown up 14-0 and threatening. We'll head to the second quarter after this community campus timeout of 2 minutes, or 1 minute, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
2-yard line.
You with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson. 1635 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course. Proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C-screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
We start the second quarter. Huron down 14-0, and Watertown threatening as they have first and goal at the 2-yard line. With that big offensive line, you would think they're just going to power it. First and goal at the 2-yard line, and it is Pitkin that's in at quarterback here. Tight formation for the Arrows. He's just going to keep it up the middle, goes off to the left, and did not get there. Nope, it is a touchdown. Late call, but it is a touchdown for Pitkin. And the Arrows go up 20-0 with an extra point pending. Well, Coach, it's been
Exactly what we didn't want to happen.
Yep, 11:54 to go in the first half. Watertown already up by 3 scores. They actually took a little time in getting that drive, as that 3 minutes, 50 seconds on that possession for the Arrows. And again, in to kick the extra point for Watertown is Riley Fisher. He's 2 for 2 on his extra points. Snap is there. The kick is up. The kick is good. Watertown 21, Huron 0, early second quarter. Community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Visit Sun Gold Sports in downtown Huron at Center Plaza or online at sungoldsports.com or call Stephanie at Sun Gold Sports at 605-554-0248. Screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, awards, banners, and sporting goods. Sun Gold Sports, 289 Dakota Avenue South, Center Plaza in Huron.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Back in Watertown, Huron Tigers will receive a kickoff again here from the Watertown Arrows. Riley Fisher will kick off again with Hulst and Peterson back deep to receive for the Huron Tigers. Pier leads Spearfish at halftime, 21-12. Early second quarter, Brookings 9, T Area 7. That's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Watertown kicking off. And again, going to go to the left side to make the end zone. It's out of my sight line. It is a touchback. Huron will have it first and 10 at the 20-yard line. So Huron Tigers, some work to do here. They did get a couple of first downs on their first possession, but otherwise they have struggled to get much of anything going. Mostly, though, it's just offensively where Watertown has just done what they've needed to and been able to pick up big plays. First and 10 at the 20-yard line, Huron Tigers. And we'll be in the pistol here again, and I'm sure the shifting is yet to come. There it is. McNeil looks like he's kind of adjusting his helmet there. So pistol formation, first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Snap, and they're going to do a backwards pass to Hulst. He gets by one guy and gets something out of nothing there, forced out of bounds. And see if he did get past the 20-yard line, because he probably caught that at about the 15, did make one guy miss. And it looks like after all that, he is going to lose yardage on the play. And loss of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13. So that was a run, because it, at least to me, looked like a backwards pass. Second and 13 from the 17-yard line for the Huron Tigers. Little shift there. We're in the pistol formation for McNeil. McNeil straight drop, looks to the left, now flushed out of the pocket, still looking. Near the sideline, he's going to throw it long and out. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 13 for Huron at the 17-yard line. Give Watertown's defensive backfield credit. We have not had much of anybody open.
They're on us like a glove. They keep us very tight and doing a very good job of that.
So 3rd and 13, Huron from the 17-yard line. Last thing you want to do is give the ball back to Watertown. They're already up 21-0. 11:01 to go in the first half. We'll have two receivers right, Elwine to the left. Here comes the shift, empty backfield for McNeil on 3rd and long. McNeil with the straight drop, looks to the left again. He's going to heave it down to Elwine, far sideline, incomplete. It was just a jump ball there. He won the jump ball but could not haul it in. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and Anderson Porish will be asked to punt again, but Watertown can envision some good field position with Huron punting deep in their own end of the field. Lone man back deep to receive, Brody Randall for Watertown. So Porish to punt. Snap is on target, and he'll kick it away. Again, nice line drive kick. Randall will field it at the 48. He has some room coming to the near side. Gets tripped up at the 45, and that was Huron Tiger corner Sean Messamore with the stop. About a 35-yard punt that time for Porish. And Watertown, 10:42 to go in the first half, already up by 3 touchdowns. We're going to have good field position at the Huron 42-yard line. In 10:42 to go in the first half, it's been all arrows. Here thus far. They'll go full house backfield, still in the pistol here on 1st and 10. Going to run the option right. That's Pitkin. Fakes the pitch and then heads up the hash. He'll get about 5-6 yards before he's hit down below by Hofer, I believe. Colby Hofer with the tackle. Give him a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. So really Pitkin's been running more at quarterback here than Himrick has been so far for Watertown. They have 2nd and 5 at the Huron 37-yard line. Wenches is in the backfield alongside Pitkin on 2nd down. Now coming out of the backfield is Wenches. He'll take the swing pass near side. Has the bubble screen set. He'll pass the 30. Lost the ball. Fumble. And Oakley Anderson will cover it. There's the first break for Huron. Tackle was made by Charlie Martin and Sean Messamore, and it came out, and Oakley Anderson was able to hop on top of it. And the first turnover of the game to the Watertown Arrows, and Huron will get the ball back with 9:47 to go in the first half. Watertown up 21-0, but see if Huron can build a little momentum on forcing the turnover. It'll be 1st and 10 Huron at their own 22-yard line. Pistol on 1st and 10. Hey, we don't shuffle for the first time. Handoff up the middle is Hulst. Head down past the 25, and he'll be beat back there. Watertown defensively, number 3, Nathan Briggs. Number 9, Caden Decker on the stop. Hulst still going to get a good 4 yards on the play up to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 6 for Huron from the 26-yard line.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
9:19 to go in the first half. Huron trying to do something off a Watertown turnover. 2nd and 6. Stay in the pistol formation. Hand it off again. Hulst up the middle. Little hesitation. Head down just a couple of yards. That play as that was swallowed up. Coming in down low that time for Watertown was number 78, Micah Hawk. Going to get 2 yards on the play.
4th down and 3.
Well, that's the 4th down play. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that swing pass. So fourth and, no, it should be third. Isn't it third down? That swing pass was on the last possession. Yeah, this isn't right. This should be third down. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. 3rd and 3 for Huron from the 28-yard line or 29-yard line. Kind of confused me too because I was confusing with the last possession. Here's the inside screen to Porish up the middle. Has the first down, just backing his way up to the 35. And Huron will get a first down, just a little slant in the middle that time. Cooper Ketwig, number 5, on the stop defensively for Watertown, but Huron gets the first down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Third first down here in the first half for the Huron Tigers. First and 10 for Huron from the 35. Here comes the shift again. Stay in the pistol, however. On first and 10, handoff up the middle. That's Bubba Peterson, and he makes a little juke and goes off left. Gets about 3 yards on the play on the tackle. Number 4, Jeremiah Schulte. Bubba, his second carry of the game, gets 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. So Huron up to their own 37-yard line. 7:18 to go in the first half. Watertown 21, Huron 0. Second and 7. Stay in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 right. As McNeil will hand it up. No play action, straight dropping. The ball is batted in the air, incomplete. I think we're not sure if we're trying to set up a screen or not, maybe off to the left, but coming in was Caden Decker, and he got the hands up and deflected it, so never had a chance to get the play off. And Huron now faced with a 3rd and 7 from the 38-yard line. 6:53 to go in the first half. Watertown up 21-0. Third and 7 for the Huron Tigers. Would like to convert here, obviously. A little indecision on who's where in the formation. Porish and Elwine trying to get things settled down. Elwine closest to me. Porish in a tight formation off the left. Shotgun, and McNeil rolls it a bit to the left, looking, back-pedaling, throws off the back foot. It's open, incomplete. Boy, you had 2 receivers in the same area. Porish and Juergens were in the same area. I'm not sure if that's really, you wanted both those guys there. A Watertown player did come in and deflect it. 4th down, and Huron gets 1 first down, but then has to punt with 6:46 to go in the first half. Porish on the punt for the 3rd time. And again, it's Randall back deep to receive for the Arrows.
Back deep to punt is number 11, Anderson Porsche.
Snap on target, and Porish will put the boot into it. That goes way over Randall's head, inside the 20, inside the 10 to the 5, and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. That is a 63-yard punt. We'll take the 43-yard net.
Exactly.
And
no
Randall,
wind.
No wind either. That just sailed over Randall's head. So 63-yard punt by Porish. 6:36 to go in the first half. Watertown will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. At least with that exchange, you're unable to flip the field. And Watertown at their own 20, 1st and 10. Worst starting field position for the Watertown Arrows tonight. Shotgun, and keeper there for Himrick. Goes off to the right, turns the corner, and all of a sudden he's loose. 35, 40, 45. Has a blocker down there, goes right by her. Wench is on the carry, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. Direct snap to Winches, and 80 yards. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. 27-0. Winches 48 yards and 80 yards. That was a direct snap to Wenches. Again, I just saw the 2, so I assumed it was number 12, Himrick, but instead straight to Wenches, and he's 80 yards in. He started in the middle, then juked off to the right, and Huron just never really recovered from that. And Watertown in control, up 27-0. One play and in the end zone, 6:17 to go in the first half. Fisher will kick the extra point here for Watertown. Ball is down, the ball is up, kick is good. 28-0 Watertown, 6:17 to go, second quarter. Community campus timeout of 30 seconds. We'll go 30 here on Dakota Sports.
J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
We're back here in Watertown. Watertown up 28-0, and Wolsey Wessington is what up, I think I said 56-20, didn't it?
Yes, he did.
And that's in the third quarter now, so Wolsey Wessington looks to be in control there in 9A. That game over on KOKK. Fisher kicking off for the Arrows. Kick goes near side again, and Bubba Peterson will have it at the 4-yard line. Coming up the right sideline, he's up to the 20 and then gets swarmed under there. And Huron Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10. So at this point here for Huron, just try to get, defensively, we just struggled to get any type of stops here, and Watertown's taken advantage of that. Huron does have 3 first downs offensively and has held the ball for just about 11 minutes here in the first half. 1st and 10 for Huron again at the Watertown, or at their own 20-yard line. Huron's been a little conservative on offense, but they've made it work for the most part. A drop pass probably cost them a first down on one possession in the first quarter. 1st and 10, McNeil in the pistol. And the handoff straight ahead. It's Holst. Head down, brings the tackler forward a couple of yards up close to the 25-yard line. He was wrapped up by one of those big linemen on the stop for Watertown, was number 50. And that's Sawyer Knopf along with Brady Kleinsasser. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 as Holst has ran hard tonight. 2nd and 5 for Huron at the 25 as we're nearing 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. And Watertown up comfortably, 28-0. Empty backfield for McNeil on 2nd down. 2nd and 5, 25. And a quarterback keeper for McNeil weaves through traffic. He'll put the head down 3 yards on the play. That looked like a design play for Watertown. Tackle made by Watertown, number 31, Braden Kleinsasser. He'll get 3 on the play and set up 3rd and 2 from the 28-yard line. So again, last thing Huron wants to do is give the ball to Watertown here. Give them another chance to score as we are inside of 5 minutes to go in the first half. Watertown in cruise control right now, up 28-0. Pistol here on 3rd and 2 for Huron. Hulst right behind McNeil. McNeil and Hofer look like they're having a conversation. Snap, and straight ahead goes Hulst, and he's going to get swallowed up for no gain. It'll be 4th down. That time Watertown just came firing in. That off tackle has been working some tonight, but nothing doing for Hulst on that play. He might have got a half yard on the play. We'll give him a yard, and it's going to be 4th and 1. Right now, Huron's keeping the offense on the field on 4th and 1 from the 29-yard line. See if they're going to pull them off here. Would not be surprised if we just snap it. You have nothing to lose at this point, down 28-0 late first half. McNeil will take the snap, and McNeil going to keep it, turn the corner. He's got the corner. He's got the first down, then cruises out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, so pulled it out. And that's just a look we haven't done much this year with McNeil keeping it, and he'll get 6 yards and a first down for Huron.
A great ball deal there. He really did well with that. Sold it, and off he went.
So here on 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Clock stops as he went out of bounds with 3:44 to go in the first half. Oh, just elbow room there. I thought you were tapping me for something.
Yeah, room's a premium in here.
Basically, my left shoulder's against a wall, my right shoulder's against Corky's left shoulder, and his right shoulder's against the other wall. And I'm not exaggerating. 1st and 10 Huron from the 35-yard line. Pistol formation. Here's the pitch, and ball on the ground, but a nice bounce for Hulse, but he's going to lose yardage on the play. Looked like the pitch was on target. Hulse just did not haul it in cleanly, but he did get a clean bounce right back up to him. Caden Decker was there to blow up the play. It's going to be a loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
It'll be 2nd down and 12.
Back at the 33-yard line. Huron again just wants to work that clock inside of 3 minutes to go. Again, Watertown has all 3 of their timeouts left. But again, they're probably not in that much of a hurry, up 28-0 anyway. 2nd and 12 from the 33. Depending on the result of this play, it will be interesting to see what Watertown does from a timeout standpoint. 2nd and 12 from the 33. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Empty backfield. Here comes motion. That's Porish. He's going to take the handoff, and he wants to throw. Elwine is wide open, but he has to come back to the ball, but does make the catch into Watertown territory at the 42-yard line. Elwine was 5 yards loose, but he had to come back to the ball a bit, but it'll still be a first down for Huron. 4th first down of the game, as that's a gain of 24 yards to Elwine. Best play of the night for Huron. 1st and 10 at the Watertown 43-yard line. We've run that play a couple times, but that's the first time we've really actually been able to get the pass complete or give Anderson a chance to make the throw. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And McNeil looking left, throwing, waiting. Now over the middle, the ball knocked away from Porish. Well defended that time by Nathan Briggs. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That stops the clock with 1:47 to go in the first half. So Huron, kind of the two-edged sword here. Obviously, you want to score, but you also want to leave time on the clock, score or no score.
Exactly. You got to score first and worry about the rest later.
Yeah. Obviously, scoring is the first priority here. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Huron has the full house backfield, and everybody shifts out of it. Shotgun formation for McNeil. McNeil looking left. Now flushed out of the pocket, still looking, and I think he's just going to throw it away. He does. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Huron from the 43-yard line. 2 down territory, you would presume, for Huron with 1:39 to go in the first half. Huron has 2 timeouts left. Watertown has 3. 3rd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Huron. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now some shifting. They'll go to the pistol eye with Hofer kind of the up back there in front of McNeil. Snap there and handoff straight ahead to Hulst, and to the 40, maybe leans forward to the 39. He was first hit by Caden Decker. Now Watertown will use a timeout. Hulse gets about 3 on the play. It'll be 4th and 7 for Huron from the 40-yard line. Timeout Watertown. We'll take a community campus timeout. 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous GQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion,
Order a DQ cake or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
First time out for the Watertown Arrows from Huron Community Campus. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. 11 AA scores. Pierre is pulling away from Spearfish now, midway through the third quarter, 37-12, Governor's lead. Near halftime, Brookings leads T-Area 16-13. Midway through the second quarter, Yankton 13, Aberdeen 0. In 9A, Wolsey-Wessington cruising up 56-20 over Dupree. And Wall up on Castlewood 30-6 midway through the second quarter. Those two look to be on a collision course, Wolsey-Wessington and Wall. 4th and 7 from the 40-yard line for Huron. Off the timeout, empty backfield for McNeil. Straight drop for McNeil. Going to heave it down the near side or far sideline. Tip drill and finally knocked away. Elwine had a shot at it. The corner had a shot at it. Briggs, and then heads up play. Mitch Olson came and just slapped it out of the air as Elwine did have a shot at it at the tip. But Huron will give it up on downs. And Watertown has a minute 28 to work with here in the first half to try and get another score on the board. And they'll have it at their own 40-yard line. Watertown has had big plays tonight. 3 of their 4 touchdowns have been 48 yards or more, 48, 67, and 80. Arrows come out 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. They have 3 receivers left, empty backfield. It's Pitlick at quarterback for the Arrows on the 1st and 10. Pitlick straight drop here on just a 3-player rush. Pitlick going to throw deep over the middle of the field and nearly intercepted by Porish. Porish played that well as intended for Mitch Olson, and actually I thought Porish had a beat on that for the pick. He did knock it away. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10, and clock stops at a minute 22 to go in the first half. So for Hemrick being the starting quarterback, we've seen much more Marcus Pitkin, it seems like, back there. Pitkin is a junior. And empty backfield again for Pitkin. On 2nd down and 10 from the 40. Some shifting by the linebackers by Huron. Pitkin going to roll to the left, and he is looking to throw. Here comes the blitz. He gets away from it. Gets away from another. Now in trouble. Reverses field. He's got some open room on that far sideline to the 45. Finally muscled down. Flake comes in at the end of the play. Bubba Peterson brought him down after a gain of 11. Flake came out way behind the play, right towards the end. So check that out with a minute 8 to go in the first half. Well, Huron had 2 opportunities to get him when he was there on the left side. Then Pitkin just started. Oh, we got blindside block on Watertown, I believe. Trying to wait. So, yeah, it was I think it was after the scramble started. Blindside block on Watertown. That's a tough one for the, it was on one of the linemen. That's a tough one for the linemen because the play's designed left. All of a sudden your quarterback's coming back to the right.
And everything's scrambled up.
Yeah, that's one I don't think Coach Hodorf will lose a whole lot of sleep over just because that's just one of those things can happen when you're in those scramble open field position. So that's a 15-yard penalty on Watertown. Their first penalty. We've only had 1 accepted penalty on each side. Watertown's back to the 26-yard line. So 2nd and 24 for the Arrows at their own 26-yard line. Pitkin looks right, got the bubble screen there, and in and out of the hands of the receiver. That's Nathan Briggs. And I think the second time we've had a drop to Briggs where he looks like he's looking to run before he hauls it in. So now 3rd and 24 for Watertown from the 26-yard line. Clock stopped at 53 seconds to go in the first half. Watertown's up 28-0. Imperative for Huron to get themselves off the field here as you have Watertown backed up at 3rd and 24. Be empty backfield again for Pitkin. On the 3rd and long, here comes motion. Just going to flip it to the motion man. They're going to run it. That's Wenches. Turns the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Nice play by Bubba Peterson. Fought off the block and then knocked Wenches out. Wenches a little slow to get up after that play. Hey, he comes off hobbling. Wenches injured himself. He was right on the sideline, so he just rolled to his team. Timeout Huron with 38 seconds to go, and Watertown probably looking at their first punt of the game. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Bettering yourself or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Back at the Watertown Stadium, I'm Jeff Duffy with Dave Corcoran. Well, I see Hemrick is out now. I just noticed that Hemrick is in street clothes now. So Hemrick, that's why we've been seeing all this action with Pitkin, is because Hemrick is out. So all of a sudden, Watertown getting some injuries. Spencer Wenches, he's still down with the trainer working on him, and it almost looks like there's a crowd around him, so I can't tell, but it almost looked like a knee. And my guess is we won't see him for the rest of the night, and we aren't going to see Hemrick the rest of the night as well. Like I said, I just noticed Hemrick is now in sweats and has the pads off, so Pitkin going the rest of the way. Here's the punt by Watertown, line drive punt. Going to roll and get a decent Watertown roll up to about the 32-yard line. So about a 26, 18, 44-yard punt on the line drive there by Watertown. But Huron will get the ball. One timeout left, I believe, for Huron. It is, and 29 seconds to work with. Well, I guess we have seen a couple of things that's going to make Watertown hold their breath here. They still got a half to play, and maybe without both those guys. 1st and 10, Huron from their own 32-yard line. Huron's got one timeout to work with, so if you're trying to score, you got to get down the field quick. Linemen got to hold their blocks. We have a slot left, pistol formation on 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. And here's the flare out to the far side. That's Juergens. Comes back middle of the field. He's up to about the 35. Didn't get a lot out of that. And is Huron using their last time out here? They're stopping the clock, I'll say that.
Gain of 3 yards before he's tackled by number 4.
And it is a timeout on the field. 20 seconds to go in the first half. 28-0 Watertown. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
And we're back here in Watertown. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. 11 AA scores. Pierre leads Spearfish into the third quarter, 37-12. Brookings at halftime leads T-Area 23-13. Halftime Yankton 13, Aberdeen 0. 2nd and 7 for Huron from the 35-yard line. Huron now out of timeouts. Slot right, one receiver left. Empty backfield for McNeil. Straight drop. Floats a bit to the right. Now he's under pressure. Still looking. Going to throw a short pass complete to Porish. He gets out of bounds. It is a short game, but he does stop the clock up to about the 38-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 3. And it'll be 3rd and 4 for Huron from the 38-yard line. Now, Wenches is up and walking. He hasn't taken his pads off yet, but he was also bending down a few times like he was still feeling some pain. 3rd and 4, Huron from the 38-yard line with 13 seconds to go in the first half. Watertown looks like there is a 4-man rush. Straight drop, some time for McNeil. Still looking, and he'll just throw it away with 6 seconds left. And that will make it 4th down and, well, basically time for one play, and Huron will bring the punt unit in. If you're Watertown, you have no reason to even put anybody back deep, I would think. Just come and see if you can do the all-out block and make something happen there. So Porish will kick on 4th down and 4 from the 38-yard line. Watertown does not put anybody back. Well, they know Porish is also a quarterback, so they may be thinking fake as well. So to get the kickoff, your Watertown's just probably going to let it roll, and the half will come to an end. Waiting for the snap. Long snap here. I guess, yeah, if they would have flinched. Not much of a rush, and Porish will get into it. Nobody's back to receive it. And it spins sideways inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. And that will be the end of the first half with Watertown up 28-0. You're on Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. We'll return here to Watertown for halftime. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Hofer and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years, or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home, probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
1340 KIJV is Tiger Radio. It's halftime. Let's join the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Duffy with Dave Corcoran. We're back here at Watertown Stadium. The Arrows in control, up 28-0 at halftime. Big plays, 3 of their 4 touchdowns covered 48 yards or more, and Huron just has not been able to get a lot going on offense, and defense has really struggled to stop the Arrows tonight. It is 8 minutes after 8 o'clock. KIJV, AM, FM in Huron. We'll get to the stats coming up. But Corky, we talked about it, and Crow Strand talked about it. We could not afford a quick start by Watertown, but boy, a minute 37, they had the 48-yard run. Then midway through the first quarter, a 67-yard pass, and we just never recovered.
Well, they're so explosive, and when they hit on those big plays like that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. But you have to regroup quickly, and we're just behind the 8 ball now. We got a lot of work ahead of us.
We've been playing a little conservatively on offense at times, but we have been able to get a little run going and a few short passes there. But outside of the trick play on the Porish pass to Elwine, we just haven't been able to get big bang plays here, so to speak. And we do get the ball to start the second half. We'll see if they try to do something funny with the kickoff. Bottom line is, you just can't give Watertown this much room, and now you got some work to do.
Well, exactly. They don't need this much. And we gave it a lot to work with here, and they're just solid on both sides of the ball. The defense, they're bend a little bit, but they don't break. And when they really put a lot of hats on the ball when they tackle. They make you earn every inch that you're getting. And they just making it tough for us to do anything.
Halftime again, 28-0 Huron. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. In 11 AA, Piers in control. They lead Spearfish 40-12. Halftime, Brookings 23, T Area 13. Halftime, Yankton 13, Aberdeen 0. 11 AAA, 2 finals. Lincoln 44, Rapid City Central 0. Harrisburg 63, Roosevelt 6. Early fourth quarter, Brandon Valley 35, Sioux Falls, Washington 6, and halftime, Jefferson leads O'Gorman 17-0. In 11A, halftime, Lennox 27, Canton 0. Halftime, Sioux Falls Christian 28, Rapid City Christian 8. Halftime, Del Rapids 14, Dakota Valley 0. Halftime, West Central 14, Madison 0. In 11B, your phone works much better than mine does on this. Sioux Valley has defeated Mobridge 41-7. Winter has shut out Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central 44-0. Elk Point Jefferson 41, Clark Willow Lake 8. That's late in the game. And midway through the fourth quarter, Mount Vernon Plankinton 34, St. Thomas More 25. Moving to a 9 AA. Elkton Lake Benton leads Hanson 19-14, third quarter. Late first half, Parkston 18, Leola Frederick 6. Late first half, Hamlin 28, Viborg Hurley 14. Halftime, Freeman, Marion, Freeman Academy. They made the long road trip. Right now they lead Hill City 22-6. In 9A, there we go. In 9A, it's a final now. Wolsey Wessington has advanced to the semifinals. They defeat Dupree 56-28. Howard has shut out Ipswich 54-0. Halftime, Warner 23, Phillip 0. Midway through the second quarter, Wall leads Castlewood 37-6. So I imagine right now Wolsey Wessington has the long road trip looming to Wall next Friday in the semifinals. And in 9B, one final they had they played in the afternoon. Del Rapids St. Mary 36, Kadoka 0. Late in the game, Sully Buttes 28, Corsica Stickney 6. Early second half, Avon and Canastota are tied at 8. And late first half, Fulton and Coleman Egan are tied at 14. That's all the scores here, and that's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. 28-0, Watertown leads at the half. We'll take another Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes and run down our halftime stats on Dakota Sports.
Is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial color, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Car Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Car Chiropractic a try.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Once again, back at Watertown Stadium, I'm Jeff Duffy with Dave Corcoran at the half. Watertown leads Huron 28-0. Watertown on the opening drive, it took 4 plays. They did not get a first down. They had a third and about 2, if I remember right. And Spencer Wenches took it 48 yards to the house, straight up the middle. I'm not sure he was even touched. And a minute 37 in, Watertown was up 7-0 after the extra point kick from Riley Fisher. Next time Watertown got the ball, Huron actually drove down inside the 30-yard line at one point, but then gave it up on downs, and then it was a 67-yard touchdown pass to Mitch Olson. And right now I'm not sure which quarterback was in there at that time because I'm not sure when the starting quarterback Himrick went out with the injury, but Mitch Olson, a 67-yard touchdown pass, extra point good, 14-0. By the end of the first quarter, Marcus Pitkin was in for the Watertown Arrows. He scored on a 2-yard run, actually to first play of the second quarter, and it was 21-0. And then Wenches added his second touchdown run of the game after a Huron punt, 80-yard touchdown run midway through the second quarter. That wrapped up the scoring for the first half, 28-0. Watertown at halftime. Watertown really hasn't run a lot of offensive plays. They've run a total of 16 plays, according to my score sheet. Then, 17 if you include or 18 if you include the fumble and also the one penalty they had. Trayton Hemrick ran the ball 3 times for 5 yards, left the game by the end of the first quarter. Marcus Pitkin came in at quarterback. He carried 3 times for 24 yards and a touchdown. Spencer Wenches, 3 carries and 137 yards and had the 2 long touchdowns. And Marcus Fossen had 1 carry for 1 yard. Throwing the ball, the Watertown quarterbacks 3 of 5 for 86 yards. 2 first downs in the game for Watertown. That's just because they scored on the big plays. For the Huron Tigers, Huron had 38 yards on the ground and 53 through the air. Colt McNeil ran the ball 4 times for 14 yards. Landon Hulst, 11 carries for 31 yards. Bubba Peterson, 2 carries for 1 yard. Huron passing, McNeil 6 of 17 for 29 yards. Anderson Porish 1 of 1 for 24 yards. Huron 4 first downs in the first half. Huron, I think, will have a time of possession advantage. I haven't figured the whole thing out, but I can guarantee Huron has a time of possession advantage, probably about double of Watertown, around 16-8. Just kind of eyeballing it here, but bottom line is Watertown on those big plays, in some ways has been, you weren't there, but it was reminiscent of that opener against Yankton where they were just getting big plays on 2 and 3 play drives and just kind of ran away and hid.
Well, if you can do that, I mean, it makes it tough on the defense. So the Tigers were behind, right out of the get-go. So, I mean, you got to play a lot of catch-up and not a lot of time to do it.
And for Watertown, the concerns we will watch, again, I assume that the starting quarterback, Hemrick, is done as he had his pads off and was wearing sweatpants. And then Wenches got injured there late in the first half, and they looked at an ankle or knee at one point. He did not come back in for that last possession by Huron, but at least at that point he hadn't taken his pads off. We'll take a check on that, but I think at this point, precautionary. You may not want to put him in if you don't have to here in the second half. Watertown back on the field. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of our second half. It's Watertown 28, Huron 0. Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor cleaning for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Ready to go at the second half. Huron Tigers trailing Watertown 28-0. Both teams back on the field and will be kicked off here again in about 2.5 minutes. And Huron will get the second half kickoff. And I do see Wenches is still dressed, and I saw him putting his gloves on there, so he might at least start the second half here. But again, this is the time of year where you don't want to gamble with injuries either. And where you're up by 4 touchdowns right now, Watertown, two things here. You just don't want to let Huron get back into the game. And you want to stay healthy for that semifinal next week as long as you can put this one away. And right now they're in position to do so. But again, they really haven't hardly missed a beat with Marcus Pitkin going in at quarterback whenever that was in the first quarter when Hemrick came out.
Oh, they're doing exactly what a great job they're doing. So I mean, like I say, nothing. They hadn't lost a thing there, and maybe he gives a little more option, like the running part of it or something like that. I don't know, but they're doing a great job with what they got right there.
So getting set for the second half, Huron will receive the kickoff, as I said, and it's like they'll get it from the east end. This is east and west, isn't it? Seems like it to me anyway.
To me, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, so Huron would be going towards the end zone that's in the infield dirt. Oh, I didn't do the tackles. Give me that. Watertown tackles in the first half, led by Braden Kleinsasser with 4. Nathan Briggs had 4 as well, 3 with 2 assists for Caden Decker. For the Huron Tigers, 3 tackles, 1 assist for Bubba Peterson, 2 tackles, 1 assist for Colby Ofer. Sean Messamore had 2 tackles, 1 assist. Oakley Anderson, 2 tackles for Charlie Martin. So nobody has real big defensive stats here at the half. So we'll get set to go here with the second half, unless we got a big rally. Huron's looking at the end of their season in the right in front of them right now. Huron will receive the ball from the east end zone to begin the second half. It's like all the kicks have been going. It seems like almost all year the kicks have been going to Bubba Peterson, even though we always have 2 guys back there, and that's been the case here tonight as well. Leonard will kick the ball away for, or Fisher, will kick the ball away for Watertown. Again, no wind to speak of here tonight, so the weather really not an issue, and actually it's been comfortable up here.
It's not really cold.
I really didn't need to bring my stocking cap. I just could have wore my regular hat here, but I just thought I was going to be colder than this.
Well, if it had been normal like they were saying, it probably would have been.
So here's the kick. We start the second half, and Peterson will run up on it at the 17-yard line, right ash, 25, 30, and past the 30, then swung down up to about the 34-yard line, and that's where the Huron Tigers will take over 1st and 10 to start the second half.
Making the tackle for the Watertown Arrows.
Kind of a line drive kick, and Peterson took advantage of that. 1st and 10 Huron from the 34-yard line. Huron comes out in the pistol. Holst is behind McNeil. 3 receivers left, 1 right, no tight ends. Now we do the shift, and now we do have 2 tight ends on the shift here on 1st and 10. Little motion from Hofer. Handoff straight ahead, and that's Holst following Hofer. Breaks 1 tackle, then gets brought backwards. Hull was there briefly, but then, boy, it closed up quickly. Gain of 1 on the play. For Holst, it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. Just started with the second half. Huron with the opening possession of the third quarter. Watertown in control, up 28-0. We'll go slot right. Porish wide to the left. And here comes motion. Both are more of a shift with Hofer and Juergens both shifting to the left. 2nd and long, roll out to the left for McNeil, looking, strings it out. He'll throw a short pass complete for a gain of about 3 or 4. Kept the play alive with his legs, and can't tell if that was caught by. Oh, it was Mason Juergens. I could not tell who made that catch on the sideline. And that'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Huron from the 39-yard line. Just underway in the second half. Huron with the opening drive of the third quarter. Will go pistol I with Elwine left, Porish right. Now the shift comes to the right. Now we're just in the pistol on 3rd and 5. And handoff. No, keeping it is McNeil, but that was snuffed out completely. He'll be dropped for a loss back at the 36. Did not fool Mitch Olson or Caden Decker. Decker made the play, but if he hadn't, Olson was right there. That time they were expecting that, a loss of 3 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd and 7, and Porish will be in the punt here on 4th down. And Brody Randall back deep to receive for the Arrows. As Porish will kick inside his own 25. Snap is there. Nice high kick again, and Randall drifts to the right. He's going to let it bounce, takes a bit of sideways roll inside the 30, and they'll just down it there at about the 28. About a 37-yard punt for Porish. And Watertown with the ball, 1st and 10. See where they're going to put that at. They're going to put it at the 27-yard line. 9:36 to go in the third quarter. 28-0, Watertown leading. Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at the 28. Arrows have the I formation. Winches is in there at fullback on 1st and 10. Handed off to the tailback, though, bouncing it out to the left. Fossum, he'll be drugged down from behind by Oakley Anderson. Did get it up to about the 34-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Now, Fossum, the starting running back, but that's on my score sheet. That's just his 2nd carry of the night. 2nd and 4 from the 34-yard line, Watertown Arrows. Arrows' first possession of the second half, and now we have a whistle, and they're going to tell the left tackle he has to come off the field. He didn't have his knees covered. And the official sent him off to readjust his equipment. 2nd and 4. Going to roll it to the right. Pitkin looking to throw. He's got a man wide open, but deflected, nearly picked by Bubba Peterson. He did have a man open there with Nathan Briggs, but undercut by Peterson, and he knocked it away. Really had a chance to make the pick, too. 3rd and 4, Watertown from their own 34-yard line. We're just underway in the second half. Watertown up 28-0. Quarterfinal of the 11AA playoffs. Arrows from the near hash. It's like they'll stay in that I formation as Pitkin under center on 3rd and 4. Pitkin hands it off. It does hand off and nothing doing. The loss on the play back at the 30. Nolan Staley was there second. On the bottom of the pile was Colby Hofer. Hofer started it and Staley finished it for the Tigers. Going to be a loss of 3 on the play for Fossum, and Watertown will punt the ball for a second time. Bubba Peterson is back deep to receive. I believe that's Decker. That's the punter. No, that's not Decker, but he does punt it anyway. Angles off to the right. Peterson lets it roll and just kind of dies right where it landed at the 37-yard line. Huron gets the 3 and out. And Tigers will take the ball back with 8:10 to go in the third quarter. Watertown 28, Huron 0. And Huron with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. The defense did their job there. Now offense. Seem to get something moving here on 1st and 10. And here comes that tight end shift. Been doing this much of the game. Really haven't seen that before this year or this game. Pistol formation, and it's Hulst up the middle. Barely got the handoff to him. He tries to break it out to the right and gets drugged down from behind by Hawk for a loss.
That didn't look good from the start.
Yeah, it looked like they barely made connections on the handoff. And Hulst went in the middle and then tried to bounce it out, but Hawk, the SDSU recruit, was able to come down there from his nose position and took care of business. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Huron from the 35-yard line. Shotgun for McNeil. Here comes the tight end shift. Go to basically a double tight end. Or tight end and a wing. Straight drop for McNeil. Looks near side. Juergens has it, but again, very little gain on the play coming across the field. Caden Decker able to knock him out as soon as he caught it. Gets a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11 for Huron from the 36-yard line. Nearing 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Neither team has scored here in the second half. Each team's had basically a 3 and out. And Huron faced with a 3rd and 11 at their own 36-yard line. Clock rolling, 6:48 to go in the third quarter. Porish is wide left, Elwine to the near side to me. Pistol formation on 3rd and long, tight end shift. And McNeil from the pistol. Here comes the blitz. Got to get rid of it and throws it up the middle. They wanted the screen, but the blitz came in so fast off that right side from Decker. McNeil could not wait for the screen to develop. They're trying to get it in the middle there to Colby Hofer. Incomplete, 4th down, and Huron will punt the ball back to Watertown. Again, Randall is back deep to receive for the Arrows. Porish will punt from the 36. Snap on target. Here comes the rush up the middle, but Porish did get it off. Going to be tracked down at the 26-yard line. Randall's not going to get much off of that. Almost got blocked and then almost had some contact there too. So Arrows will get the ball back on the punt.
Sean Mesamore making the initial stop for the Tigers. The Arrows will take over.
34-yard punt for Porish with 6:16 to go in the third quarter. Watertown up 28-0. Arrows set up at their own 30-yard line. And in the shotgun on the 1st and 10 for Pitkin. Pitkin wants to pass off the play action, looks near side, the pass complete and almost broke away. Juergens was able to get enough of Briggs to make it a short gain, about 5 yards up to the 35. You had two guys here on the near side of the field that were open, and Juergens came flying in and got just enough of Briggs to hold that to a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 35-yard line. Arrows again, backup quarterbacks went most of the night here with Marcus Pitkin, but he's done a nice job running the offense for the purple and gold. They'll go back to the offset I on 2nd down and 5. The pitch, going to get it off to Fossum, right side, comes up the right hash, past the 35, and finally knocked down at about the 37 for a gain of 2. Porish was in on the stop for Huron. 3rd and 3 for Watertown. 3rd and 3 from the 36, 37-yard line. Actually thought he got a little further upfield than that. We'll take that spot. 5 minutes to go in what's been a very quick pace third quarter so far. 28-0, Watertown leading, and the Arrows face a 3rd and 3 from the 37-yard line on their end of the field. Shotgun for Pitkin, straight drop, looking to pass, throws over the middle, man wide open as he finds Olsen, and he's loose down the middle of the field off to that right pylon. Touchdown, wide open over the middle, touchdown for Olsen. 63 yards, and Watertown goes up 34-0 with the extra point pending. Boy, he was wide open on that deep post.
Oh, beautiful.
And was never touched. 67-yard touchdown pass, 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Watertown goes up 34-0 with the extra point pending for Riley Fisher. Watertown gets the first score here of the second half. Go up 34-0. Snap is there. The kick is up. The kick is good. 35-0 Watertown. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. You're on Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North, or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North, Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Well, Watertown hits on a big play again. Their touchdowns have come at long distances. Of their 5 touchdowns, 4 have been the shortest of those four long touchdowns, 48 yards. They've exploited Huron on the big play, and they lead here now 35-0. I think that will take us now to the running clock here for the rest of the game, unless Huron gets it back within less than 20. Here's the kick, going to go way over Bubba Peterson's head. And Huron will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On your own 20-yard line.
So 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. And yep, we are on the running clock now as the clock starts before Huron snaps it. So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, Huron Tigers. Shift by the tight ends. Pistol formation for McNeil. Hulst behind him. Hulst with the handoff up the middle. Breaks through. He's got some room, and best run of the night for the Huron Tigers and Landon Hulst. He's going to get 11 yards going straight up the middle. Had some patience that time, found an open hole, and Huron has their first down of the second half.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So first and 10 Huron from the 31-yard line. And handoff again, Hulst up the middle, trying to find some room, not much, maybe gets the 35. With a little second effort, a purple swarm on top of Hulst making the tackle. Bottom of the tackle is probably 4, Jeremiah Schulte. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line here on Tigers. Pistol formation again with almost a pistol eye here is Hofer in a blocking back position. Third straight carry, Hulst up the middle and gets swung down after a short gain by Sawyer Knopf, number 50. Gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Huron at the 37-yard line. We're late third quarter now. Watertown up 35-0 in control. We'll see if Huron puts the ball in the air here on 3rd and 5 from the 37. Stay in the pistol. Elwine right, Porish tight to the formation left on the 3rd and 5. And Huron trying to draw him off. Now there is the snap, pitch back to Hulst, taking it to the far side of the field, turns the corner, skips forward, and going to be close, but it looks like just short of the first down. Going to be 4th and maybe 1 or so. Check it out. It is 4th down as he's up to the 41, needed the 42, so a gain of 4 for Hulst. 4th and 1. No reason to not go for it, I guess, if you're the Huron Tigers. 4th and 1 at your own 41-yard line. Inside of minute 40 to go here in the third quarter. In the pistol, Hofer the blocking back, and late snap there, and Hulst's going to put the head down. He's got the first down, spins forward up to the 47. Looks like everybody wasn't on the same page there. The snap may have came early, but it still works. We move the sticks and another first down for Huron. Up to the 48-yard line, gain of 7 for Hulst. And 1st and 10 for Huron at their own 48-yard line. 47 now, they just moved it back a yard. And I do believe Watertown does have a lot of second-string defenders in there now. So we're inside a minute to go in the third quarter. Here comes motion. That's Juergens. He'll take the pitch. He's following Hulst. Turns up the corner. Nothing doing. He's going to lose a yard or 2. Flag comes in at the end of the play. That was pretty much after the tackle was made. It's going to be a loss of 1 or 2 for Juergens, but we'll check out the penalty marker first. Again, he was pretty much down when that flag came out from the white hat behind the play. And they are going to walk this off on Watertown. Might have been a face mask. Yep, face mask, so that will give Huron a first down. 3 first downs this possession. Second penalty, 30 yards on Watertown. We have not had a lot of penalty markers tonight. 1st and 10, Huron in Watertown territory. From the 40-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. Excuse me if you're watching on YouTube. I'm just trying to get my focus in here because I got to hold it with one hand. 1st and 10 from the Watertown 40. 18 seconds to go, third quarter. Roll out to the right for McNeil. Going to throw near sideline, complete to Juergens. He'll slide out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Juergens slow to get up there on the sideline. It'll be a gain of 5, but Juergens still down on that Watertown sideline, and Watertown coaches, now the Watertown trainer, they're having a look. We're at the end of the third quarter. Watertown 35, Huron 0. Fourth quarter coming up after this community campus timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course. Proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Well, Mason Juergens does walk off under his own power. We start the fourth quarter. Huron will have it 2nd and 5 from the Watertown 35-yard line. Stay in the pistol here. Slot left, one receiver right. On 2nd and 5 for the Huron Tigers. Straight drop for McNeil. Looks right, going to go far sideline, and that's going to be picked off, underthrown, intended for Elwine, and picked off by Nathan Briggs. Briggs coming to the near side. He'll be drugged down by Charlie Martin.
Intercepted by number 3, Nathan.
So the first turnover of the game for the Huron Tigers, and Watertown will have the ball. 1st and 10 with 11:40 to go in the game, and pretty much in control here tonight. Thought I was losing everything there. Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Piers defeated Spearfish 40-20. Early fourth quarter, Brookings 23, T-Area 13. Late third quarter, Yankton 21, Aberdeen 0. That's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. So Watertown takes over with 11:40 to go in the game. Actually, less than that now. We're down to 11 minutes to go by the time they snap the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. We have new personnel in there for Watertown. New quarterback, new running back, and the running back going to be caught for a loss back to the 32-yard line. Colby Hofer on the stop as he made the stop on Malik Decker.
By number 22, Colby Holford.
He's going to lose about 4 yards on the play, we'll say. 2nd down and 14 from the 35-yard line. So 2nd down here is Watertown in control. 10.5 minutes left in the game, and Watertown has now been subbing freely here. The new quarterback for Watertown is Caden Hamrick, a 9th grader. Double wing here on 2nd down and 14. Now we have a whistle, and Watertown a timeout. Either not enough guys on the field or something wrong. So Watertown uses the timeout. They weren't really planning to. Timeout on the field. 35-0 Watertown leads early fourth quarter. Here on Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Jeff Duffy, Dave Corcoran back in Watertown. That here on Community Campus timeout. Remember, they have $40 credit hours for in-person classes at Huron Community Campus. Best value in higher education in South Dakota. 2nd and 14. Watertown has their JV unit in now to run out the rest of this game. Handoff up the middle, and again, nothing doing there for the tailback, Decker. Or excuse me, that was Brody Randall on the carry. Another loss on the play, and back to the 32, so that makes it 3rd and about 17. Noah Owen, the 9th grader, getting some time in here again. As he gets the tackle, looked like Nolan Staley had some assistance on that as well. 3rd and long, Watertown Arrows from their own 32-yard line. Mason Juergens is back on the field at his strong safety position. Trips right, one receiver left on 3rd and long. And it looks like they're just trying to use some of the play clock. Here's the rollout to the right for Hemrick. Stops, now he'll throw, has a man open, it's complete. Going to be just short of the first down. Completes it, though, to number 10, Caden Corey. It's going to be 4th and about 1 for Watertown at the 48. So 4th and 1, gain of 16 on the play. 4th and 1, and Watertown looks like, well, they're changing some personnel. Yeah, looks like they will punt. As their punter coming on, Talon Juergens. And Bubba Peterson, seeing if he should even go back. I don't think you're going to fake a punt at this stage of the game. So 4th and 1 from the 48, and Watertown will punt the ball. Peterson not too far back, really. Juergens to punt for Watertown. High snap, but no rush. And he'll angle it off to the near sideline. Peterson watches go over his head. Going to bounce at the 10, then go on that infield dirt, and Watertown's going to down it at about the 5-yard line. Nice punt for Watertown, about 46, 47 yards. And the ball will turn over to Huron with 7:47 to go in the game. Watertown up 35-0. And Huron will have it deep in their own end of the field. 1st and 10. We'll call it right at the 5-yard line. Definitely in Corky's blind spot now.
I'm giving up on that one.
It's not great for me either, I'll say that much. 1st and 10 Huron from their own 5-yard line. We stay in with the first string offense. And McNeil, hand up, straight ahead. That's Hulst, keeps the legs churning. He's past the 10, still churning, and he's going to be close to the 15. It'll be close to a first down. Looks like it'll be just short, 2nd and 1 after a gain of 9 for Landon Hulst.
Sorry for the Watertown Arrows. Ethan Postinelli.
2nd down and 1 from the 14-yard line. Huron might be satisfied just to leave it on the ground with 6:40 left in the game. And handoff again, straight ahead. That's Hulst, turns the corner. He's got some room to the 25. Then knocked out of bounds, far sideline near the 28 or so. There'll be a gain around 14 yards on the play and a first down for Huron. Huron does have 9 first downs in the game, 4 here in the second half. Gain of 14 and a first down for Huron at their own 28-yard line. So get it out of the bad field position. Stay in the pistol here on 1st and 10 from the 28. 3rd straight carry. This time Hulst is caught in the backfield, going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss. In on the stop was Sawyer Knopf. Been calling his game some anyway. Going to lose a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Huron back at the 27-yard line. Inside of 6 minutes to go in the game. And we're on the running clock. It'll only stop for a timeout, a score, or I believe an injury. 2nd and long for Huron from the 27-yard line. Stay in the pistol formation with McNeil. McNeil going to pitch it. The sweep coming left, but well defended by Watertown. Just coming in and playing that perfectly was Landon Lewis from his corner position. Nobody blocked him. He just saw it coming and just came in and made Landon come at him. He's going to lose maybe another yard on the play and set up a 3rd and 12 back at the 26-yard line. So 2 runs have lost 2 yards inside of 5 minutes to go in the game. So Watertown on their way to the semifinals. They will host one last game here at Watertown Stadium a week from tomorrow. If it's Brookings, that'll be another first-time opponent this year Brookings and Watertown did not play this season. 3rd and long for Huron. McNeil low snap. He's back to pass. Want to get the screen going up the middle. Get it up the middle to Holfer, and he's going to get the first down. Been trying to run that a couple of times. That time we finally connected with it. Middle screen to Colby Holfer. And a first down for Huron up to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 15 yards. 10th first down of the game for the Huron Tigers. Ball at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 for Huron. Handoff straight ahead is Hulst, runs into a guy, and a tackle made by Watertown, and evidently everybody really likes Nathan Randall, the senior. He got the tackle up the middle, no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. That got a big reaction from the sideline and also the home crowd here. From his nose, it'll be 2nd and 10 for Huron. Stay in the pistol. Here's the handoff again. Hulst up the middle. Not much there again. He'll get a yard or 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and long for Huron as we're at 3:15 to go in the game. We'll give Hulst a yard on the play. His 24th carry. He's been a busy man tonight. 3rd and 9 for Huron from the 42-yard line. And most likely is going to be 2-down territory. You have nothing to lose at this point. Stay in the pistol and just going to going to be a keeper for McNeil. Takes it far right, but gets upended on that edge. Well played over there by Cutler Swenson. The sophomore corners out there for Watertown have been playing well tonight as they've held the contain, and it's going to be 4th and 12 for Huron back at the 39-yard line. Again, wouldn't be surprised to see Huron just go for it here. Looks like the offense going to stay out there with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. 4th and 12 for Huron from their own 39-yard line. Porish is left, Elwine is right, pistol formation. Straight drop for McNeil, flushed out of the pocket, looking, gonna throw short, incomplete, and the ball will turn over on downs to the Watertown Arrows. 2 minutes to go in the game. My guess is Watertown can probably just take some knees here if they want and put this game in the books, as the Arrows will go to the semifinals. And they will host one last game here at Watertown Stadium next Friday against either Brookings or T area. See where that game's at. Brookings leading 23-13 with 3 minutes to go in the game, and Brookings has the ball. Watertown taking a lot of time getting their offense out. Finally, Whiteack came over and says, "You guys want to play?" Because, well, we ran about 40 seconds off before Watertown even got up to the ball.
And the coaches go motion, okay, guys, get out there, let's go.
I don't think we're really asking you to do much of anything here, as it looks like I think they're just going to take a knee here, as getting back to take the shotgun is Caden Hemrick. He's got a back on each side of him, so today's victory formation perhaps. And no, they're actually going to run a play, and the running back's going to be swatted down by Huron's 78. Wilson Rivera's, I believe, on that stop. And now we maybe have time for one more snap. That was a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 15, and presumably Watertown does have to snap it one last time. Then this game will be in the books. No, Watertown's just coming off the field. The official must have told him you can run out the clock without a snap, and that will end the game. The final, Watertown advances to the semifinals as they defeat Huron 35-0. Watertown Arrows are now 8-2. Huron sees their season come to end at 4-6. Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame is next. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous GQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of Huron High School sports and the Tiger postgame show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll-free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Gary's Auto Glass post game as we come off that Huron Community Campus timeout. The Tigers fall here tonight to see their season end 35-0. Watertown, big plays the difference in this game, Corky. 5 touchdowns, 4 of them were 48 yards or longer, and that's just why we just couldn't get these stops when we needed, especially in the first half when we were still at a chance.
Oh, they just, Watertown, big strikes there, tough for the defense to come back from those deals, and they were good. I mean, Watertown, big runs like that, they just got out in the opening, and then it was on. The Jets were off, and here we go.
So now as you look ahead, I see Coach Strand is starting to break the huddle there as we had 7 seniors on the squad, and 4 of them were key performers here during the course of the season. Really played a lot of football going back to when they first got organized. So, but still, when the good news about 7 seniors is for next year, you got a lot of guys coming back. That sophomore class is big. Hopefully those guys stay with it. They stay interested and they stay out because there's a lot of things to build on here now with this team this year.
Oh, exactly, and down the lower levels as well. We got some good kids there, and they've made great strides from beginning to now. And we just need to keep them around. Hey, guys, there's good things to happen if you just stick with us here.
So the Huron Tigers fall here tonight by a score of 35-0. We'll open the door here. I'm not sure if I see Strand coming up here or not. There's a lot of hugs and stuff being exchanged out there on the field as, like I said, the seniors see their careers come to an end, and got some guys that put a lot of muscle into this program, and always hard when the season comes to an end. But really, when you look at it, we're for the fact that we got the playoffs, had a 4-4 record at one point. We got to be happy with the accomplishments this team made, especially with how green we were when this season began.
Well, exactly, they grew, and that's a thing that we forget from time to time. These are young kids, and they're growing and they're understanding the game and learning from that. They're going to make mistakes, yes, but they learn from that every week. They got better and better as we could see as they went along this season, and that's fantastic. We grew a lot this year, and these seniors, you paved some ways for these younger kids to come up, and they just need to grab on what you made this year and take it to the next level.
Tigers fall here tonight, 35-0. Looks like Coach Strand is starting to make his way up here. We will pick our Sun Gold Sports player of the game. We'll give you all the stats, run things down here before we wrap things up at Watertown Stadium. We got to do twister here to try and get everybody situated so Coach Strand can come up and visit as well. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes, come back and talk to Coach Strand. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Way to get supplement to your calves? Check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off a lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at huronregional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years, or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home, probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Back at Watertown Stadium, we continue our Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame. That timeout brought to you by Huron Community Campus. They offer credits through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Head coach Drew Strand joins us here tonight. And, Coach, really what we talked about that we couldn't afford to happen did happen. We let Watertown get out early. They struck on those big plays, and it was just hard to recover from that.
Yep, I mean, they came out, the big plays, I think, that kind of hurt us. And then offensively, there was a couple of times where we went out, a little quicker than what we should have. So, understanding that stuff and just fell short tonight with our guys.
I thought the fight was there. I thought we played the entire 48 minutes. You can't really complain about the effort from the guys, but again, it just looked like we almost were a little bit deer in headlights there. The first quarter and a half were just, especially when they sprung those first two touchdowns, which were basically back-to-back with one of our possessions in between. Just, we had a little bit of that deer in the headlight look from there. Instead of just saying, no, we need to settle down. We still have a lot of game to go. Let's get ourselves back into it.
Yep, I think the nerves definitely caught us a little bit right away. And having a lot of young guys, on the team and starting this year, I think they were a little kind of shocked, not seeing a team like Watertown and the size like that. But I thought our guys came out, they did what they could, and they fought, hard, just like you said, the whole 48 minutes of the game, and never gave up no matter what the score was, and I'm super proud of them for that.
Offensively, we tried to be a little more conservative. We took a few shots, didn't want to make mistakes. Bottom line is we knew with their line, there wouldn't be a lot of time back there. There wouldn't be a lot of holes, but I saw a lot of shifting of tight ends that I had not seen all year.
Yep, we had to change the picture on them, which definitely helped us out. It got them into their just regular base defensive stuff, so they weren't able to just kind of line up and call what they call. So, they made some adjustments and just started blitzing a little more out of their base defense, but it allowed them and it forced them to have to stay in their base defense. I know early on at times there were some mismatches that we had, and then they just ended up staying in their base, which helped out our run game a little bit and us being able to move the ball. So, maybe that's something we can look forward to in the future, maybe moving guys around a little bit just to get teams uncomfortable.
And it's never fun when you get to the end of a season, the senior class of 7, and a core of 4 that have been together since 6th grade. That they, you have Bubba Peterson, Colby Hover. They were starting on defense from basically your first game as a head coach, and then of course expanded their duties as their careers went on. Colton McNeil actually played some defense for you as a sophomore before taking over as a quarterback. Logan Leindecker, a 2-year starter as well. Those guys will be missed, along with our other 3 seniors as well. By the way, Bubba Peterson will be our Sun Gold Sports Player of the game. You can see he was playing with some fight out there, especially on defense. It just seemed like there was a couple of times where it looked like they were one step away and Bubba was there.
Yep, I mean, he does a great job. Bubba's done a fantastic job all season. I moved him around and kind of used him as a utility guy on offense, and he took on that role well for us. And being in defense, he did what he does, and he does it very well. I'm out there at the outside linebacker, so, I know he doesn't get a lot of praise for a lot of it, all the time, but he's a guy that, offensively, it's tough when you get thrown into all these different positions, and he goes in wherever asked and doesn't throw a fit about it. So, hats off to him. And just that whole senior group, they've been kind of the core of the young pups that I took in right away when I started. So, this core group, and, I'm super proud of them for those guys that stuck it out, out of the senior group that we ended with. And they just did a fantastic job of showing up every day and just doing what we asked them and really starting to change, the offensive and defensive system for Huron football and really kind of making it kind of turn up from here.
So wrap it up with this. We'll have more talk here down the road here in the next couple of weeks on the future. We have everybody coming back on the D-line. The big thing is get guys out for sports, get guys out for track. If you're not out for a sport, be in that weight room. I know you got a lot of committed guys. You like that sophomore class. Yeah, that's one of our bigger classes we have. We just need to hang on to those. Get a new core set up here. Bring some younger kids up into the mix as well. But like I was saying to Corky right towards the end of the game, the good news about a senior class where you only have 7 out, that means you got a lot of guys back.
Yep, I mean, we'll have a lot of guys coming back, and hopefully they kind of remember this feeling from tonight and kind of learn from that, and it kind of drives them all summer long in the off season. And whether they go play another sport or hit the weight room, they got to do something, and hopefully they can continue to do that. It's nice having these multi-sport athletes out here on the field with us, just to see how much they progress and change and move. So hopefully we can just continue to grow on this. And, I think this group has a bright future ahead of them, and hats off to the seniors for this year for, they really took them under their wing and kind of showed them the ropes. And now, these guys are starting to fit in and really play well.
Drew Strand, head coach of the Tigers. Tigers fall here tonight. Season ends at 4-6, 35-0. Watertown wins. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. Run down the stats. Wrap it up here on Dakota Sports.
The fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Quinter Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat.
Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Car Chiropractic a try.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Huron Community Campus timeout. Remember, Huron Community Campus offers $40 credit hours for in-person classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Here's the post-game stats. Watertown wins it 35-0. They got on the board just a minute 37 into the game. It was a 3rd and short, and Spencer Wenches from the fullback just broke through. I wasn't sure he was ever touched. 48-yard touchdown. Extra point good, 7-0. Huron did drive into Watertown territory before they stalled out, and on the first play after Huron turned it over, it was a 67-yard touchdown pass to Mitch Olson. I believe that was from Marcus Pitkin, the backup quarterback. 14-0 halfway through the first quarter. Then Watertown drove again, and on the first play of the second quarter, Pitkin took it in from 2 yards out, 21-0, 6 seconds into the second quarter. Watertown then scored midway through the second quarter on an 80-yard run by Wenches, and we went into the halftime locker room 28-0. Final score of the game for Watertown came on a 67-yard pass to Olson, and that was from Pitkin again. Mitch Olson with the catch, 35-0, and that was midway through the third quarter, and we went on run time the rest of the way, and the Arrows pick up the win. Watertown, I thought I added that up again. Oh, yeah, I did. 167. No, that's not quite right. Anyway, here's what they had for rushing. I didn't total up all the running or the team rushing yards. Trayton Hemrick, who started at quarterback but left in the first half, he had 3 carries for 9 yards. Marcus Pitkin had 3 carries for 24, all in the first half. Spencer Wenches, 4 carries, 137 yards, all in the first half. Marcus Fossum had 4 carries for 6 yards. A couple other guys late in the game had 3 carries for -12. Throwing the ball, and 2 different quarterbacks, 5 of 7, 165 yards, and the 2 touchdowns. For the Huron Tigers, running the ball, 87 yards, 78 through the air. Running the ball, Colton McNeil had 6 carries for 8 yards. Landon Hulse, 24 carries, 78 yards. Bubba Peterson, 2 carries for a yard. Throwing the ball, Huron collectively was 11 of 25 for 78 yards. Anderson Porish, 1 for 1 for 24 yards. The rest goes to Colton McNeil. Obviously no touchdowns on that. Huron had 10 first downs in the game. They did move the ball and did have a time of possession advantage. Defensively for Watertown, Caden Decker, 5 tackles, 2 assists. Braden Kleinsasser, 5 tackles. 6 tackles for Sawyer Knopf. 4 tackles and assists. Cooper Hetwig, 4 tackles for Nathan Briggs. For Huron, Oakley Anderson, 4 tackles and an assist. Colby Hofer, 4 tackles and assists. Bubba Peterson, our player of the game, 3 tackles and an assist. 3 tackles and an assist. Sean Messamore, 3 tackles for Charlie Martin. Those are the defensive stats. Lastly, we'll do a final Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. And get Corky to turn on his phone. Too much stuff here. 11 AA, again, Watertown beats Huron 35-0. Pierre doubled up Spearfish 40-20. Brookings defeated T-Area 23-13. Brookings will come here to Watertown in a semifinal next week. And Yankton about to close out Aberdeen. They'll host Pierre next Friday night as Yankton up on Aberdeen 21-6. 11 AAA. Doesn't want to move. There we go. Sioux Falls Lincoln shut out Rapid City Central 44-0. Harrisburg 63, Roosevelt 6. Brandon Valley 35, Sioux Falls Washington 6. And midway through the fourth quarter, Jefferson leads O'Gorman 31-13. In 11A, Lennox shut out Canton 50-0. Sioux Falls Christian 58, Rapid City Christian 23. Del Rapids edged Dakota Valley 17-6. West Central defeated Madison 14-6. 11B, Sioux Valley 41, Mobridge 7. Winter defeated Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central 44-0. Elk Point Jefferson 41, Clark Willow Lake 8. And St. Thomas More held off came from behind and defeated Mount Vernon Plankinton 38-34. 9AA, Elkton Lake Benton 46, Hanson 21. Late in the game, Parkston 40, Leola Frederick 6. Late in the third quarter, Hamlin 49, Viborg Hurley 20. And late in the game, Freeman Academy leads Hill City 36-26. In 9A game we had on KOKK, Wolsey Wessington 56, Dupree 28. Wolsey Wessington will travel to Wall in the 9A semifinals next week. Wall defeated Castlewood 62-12. Also in 9A, Warner 37, Phillip 8, and Howard defeated Ipswich 54-0. Finally, in 9B, Del Rapids St. Mary shut out Kadoka 36-0. Sully Buttes 36, Corsica Stitney 6. Canastota edged Avon. Avon, the defending champ, goes down. Canastota wins 16-8. And late in the game, Faulkton leads Coleman Egan 28-20. Faulkton has the ball, and that's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. So, Corky, another football season in the books for us. Wrestling still about 6 weeks away, but it would, from where we were to where we are, I think everybody's got to be happy with how this has come out, because the inexperience we had, especially along the O-line and D-line, not a lot of guys back, total that had significant varsity time. This is probably the team that I've seen improve the most from beginning to end in several years for Huron Tiger football.
And they did. They looked fantastic. They had a great year. They've done a lot of good things. Every game they grew, and got a little better at this and got this down. They got more confidence in themselves, and that's huge. You got to believe in yourself and the guy right next to you. You got to get together every day, go through practice like that, and these kids did great. So it's a tough when you end up this way. As seniors, it's always tough. These younger kids, you got some experience this year. Now you take advantage of that. You got to get in the weight room. That's a big thing. We got these other kids to stick with us, and there's great things to come if they just would stick with us, and Coach Strand and the staff will get some things done.
Watertown wins it, the final, 35-0. I guess we say so long one last time here from Watertown Stadium as well. Watertown will have their new football facility open in time for next season. That's everything I've been told, so looking forward to seeing that here someday. We're not scheduled to play Watertown next year, just like this year, but again, we'll say goodbye and good riddance to Watertown Stadium.
Well, exactly. Not going to miss a thing here, that's for sure.
Final, Watertown 35, Huron 0. This has been a big thank you to Nathaniel, by the way, back at the studio for keeping us on the air. Thanks, Big Nate. This has been a presentation